Alright, so recently I've not been feeling as happy in myself as I normally would, and as a result of that I've had to look for some new means of just alleviating my anxiety and giving myself some needed respite. And I've found exactly that and plenty more joy in buying some plants for myself. There's something about being surrounded by these little living organisms that has really made me a lot happier. And before I go further in on that point, I'd like to just address that when we're not feeling so happy, one of the best steps we can take for ourselves is to find progressive behaviours that are simple for us and that we can carry out with low friction. When our mood is low and we're not feeling happy, actions and behaviours that are progressive but have low friction become very, very valuable for us to bring into our arsenal. When your energy's low and you're really not feeling your best self, the things you can do that still boost your mood and make you feel better are really important because they're what you can build with when you really don't feel like doing much at all. And the acquisition of some plants has absolutely ticked that box for me, and I think it would for you too. First of all, you get the dopaminergic release of actually going and just looking for some plants, which is a really peaceful and nice thing to do, and it just releases some nice feeling in you to just go and do that for yourself. Go and treat yourself as well. And that enjoyment is very useful here because you're carrying out something that genuinely improves your life, and it's not asking you to exert a profound level of effort that might deter you from actually taking this step. So the natural progression here is, why does this actually feel so good? And I should first say that amidst tensions and anxieties within myself, the ritual of taking care of something else and putting your energy into a positive direction and taking yourself out of your own head is a very healthy and very useful form of escapism when you need it. You're not deferring to escapism that really takes you away from your issues, and you're not putting yourself so far out that you're equally not addressing the dilemmas. You're putting your energy in a direction that is just positive. You're taking care of something, and that genuinely helps at the time you need it. I should add also that there is that immediate rewarding sensation that comes with this. The minute you get a plant and you've got something, you think, it's now my duty to take care of you. That is a nice feeling, and it immediately takes you out of your head, which has been quite possibly the most important part of this for me, has been that at those times when I've really needed the respite from myself and to get out of the self-scrutinizing that is causing many of my issues, to have something that now all of a sudden is there and requires your attention and needs you to show up for it is really useful, which is not only a lovely feeling but also offers you some needed evidence towards how nice of a person you are and how good of a person you are at a time when maybe your mind is telling you exactly the opposite thing. That gives you a very positive and benevolent set of thoughts going through your head, because you know that you're actually taking care of something and you're adding into the world. And as I say, that's been really, really useful for me. I would also say there are a number of underpinning habits here that are very useful, and that is that the act of taking care of a plant, or multiple plants, preferably multiple plants, proves a commitment, and it really reinforces not only that sense of kindness of, I must not be as bad as I think I am because I'm taking care of this plant and my efforts are towards doing something nice here, but the sense of commitment to the fact that I'm going to use my resources towards this on a consistent basis to make sure that it's happy. And those two things together have just really provided some answers for me when I've needed them. And as well, on a more instinctive level, there is some strange but really quite lovely sensation that comes from being around plants. We must remember that we are animals. We are creatures of whom are used to being outside, and when we're locked up indoors, and particularly at some times when we're not feeling so good, we're more likely to do that. It just brings you back to your roots, ironically, and puts you in some nice company that genuinely feels welcoming. There's a profound and undeniable sensation of feeling as though you are amidst good company when you've got these lovely little fellows around you. So that is also very useful. And I've often thought that peace is more useful than happiness, because if we always rely on happiness to provide us the sense of contentment that we're after, then we will be moved from pillar to post. And when you can just find moments of peace, that is far more useful, because peace is not dependent on your mood. Peace is dependent on your attention and how much of yourself you actually offer to that practice. And you absolutely get that from taking care of a plant. You have this really sincere and intimate moment where you are wanting this plant to be okay, and you're wanting this thing to grow and to be happy. And that just gives you a really grounding sense of connection, and that's lovely. So to summarise, I know this is probably not advice you've heard before, but I genuinely feel as though the combination of the ease and the simplicity of this step, also with the generic health benefits of the fact that we feel more comfortable around nature, and nature itself, these plants will actually, they make your air quality nicer, which definitely helps because you are genuinely being healthier for being with them. And the combination of those two things with the act of just offering yourself towards a kind and a peaceful thing is very useful when you need it. This isn't going to assuage all of your discontents, but it will certainly put you along the right track and just get you out of your own head. And I think that's very useful when we're giving ourselves a hard time. So give this a try and see whether you like it, because it's genuinely helped me be a lot happier.